This is my April's most memorable products, the good and the meh, or the in between. Few items that I'm still liking and still using pretty much on a daily basis. From my March and maybe February and or January. So one is the Laura Geller blush in Dusty Rose. I just really like this. I really like this blush. It's it's a rosy color with very fine golden shimmer to it, so it gives your cheeks a little bit highlight, and also you know, just makes you look like you're kind of flush, naturally flush. Really love this blush. As if you can see, it has those golden shimmer to it. So just a really nice natural rosy pink with that little luminosity to it. Another thing I still really like and I use a lot is the N.Y.C individual eyes palette, and this is the one for blue eyes. This is the smoking one, and then it's created for blue eyes, but I use this a lot because it has nude colors. It's like a burgundy brown, and then you have a dark brown, like a medium brown with a golden shimmer, a nice taupe color, and then a nice kind of champagne, goldish champagne color. And I I love this palette, and as you can see, I use a lot of the highlighter in this palette. Basically, I would just, you know, groom my eyebrows, and then I would use my pinkies to just take tiny little bit of this highlighter color. I love this highlighter color, and then just kind of a pearlescent, like iridescent pearl finish, white. And you can, and then when I do that, I just like blend it. I like to blend it out a little bit, so it just gives a little bit highlight. So this will be good for in the corner highlight as well as underneath the eyebrows. I use it mostly underneath my eyebrows. You can use a ring finger too. Basically, I just tap it right underneath the arches of my brows, and then kind of just smooth out a little bit, so it just kind of defines the eyebrow without being too harsh. So I really like this, and it just gives me like a quick lift. I definitely use this pretty much every day when I go to work. Just a little bit under, because I don't really pencil in my eyebrows, or I don't really define my eyebrows every day. Normally I would just brush it through with a eyebrow comb, or maybe just a little bit like a tinted eyebrow gel, and I wouldn't really, you know, define it. But this really help it to kind of clean up and then define the arches, and it also kind of just lift up my eyes and make it look more awake. The only thing about this palette is that it doesn't really comes with a mirror, so I think maybe it'll be harder to apply it on the go or stuff like that, because if it has a built-in mirror, maybe it'll make things a lot easier. But still, it's just a really convenient palette. This is a really good investment, and I really like this. One more old product that I still really love is the Bare Essential Buxom Lash Mascara. I love the brush. The brush is just really big. It's like they're super thin, super tiny. So this is really big. It has that wet glossy kind of look to it, but it's really black. It's super black. I can demonstrate it to you right now. I don't have any mascara on, as you can see. And I will curl with the Sephora Tangerine Lash Curler that I purchased from my Sephora haul. And this is also one of my favorite for the month of April. This doesn't have a really big curve. This is great for my eyes because my eyes are kind of straight like this, and I don't have much of a curve. If you see it on the side, there's not much a curve, you know, it's not rounded. My eyes are not that rounded. I really like this one. The rubber tips has a pretty good grip to it, and if you see it, like when it shuts closed, there's no spacing between the top and the rubber tips, so that means it gets a close grip to your lashes. And I just really like this because of the, you know, less curve. It fits the shape of my eyes like perfectly. The Shu Uemura lash curlers, when I put it there, there were a couple lashes leaving out, and so that's why sometimes it ripped out a couple of my lashes. But this one doesn't do that. This one curls my lashes instead of bending them, so that's really good. And then I just place it right there. It hugs to the shape of my eyes like perfectly, and I just give a few squeeze, and it just curls my lashes. So I really like this. And then I would just use the Buxom mascara. So you see, just once, and then it makes the roots of my lashes look really dark, and they separate my lashes too, so I don't get clumpiness with my lashes. Like, I don't get really much clumps. This one is quite big for lower lashes, but you can see the difference. I don't have anything on my eyes, no eyeshadows, no primers, nothing, no mascaras, but you can see the difference. From this side, definitely looks darker, defined, and fuller. To this eye, it's kind of like, nothing's on it. So, yep. So I really like that. And then another mascara I got from my ASOS haul video is the Bourjois Volume Fast and Perfect Rotating Mascara. And Pixie Wool Sisters featured this a lot in their tutorials, like 2 months ago or last month or something like that. So I finally got this from ASOS.com, and because they don't sell Bourjois and at Sephora anymore, I actually like this. This is the color. I think they only have one color, but this is in black. What I like about this is it actually spins both way, clockwise and counterclockwise. I like to use the counterclockwise one for my upper lashes, and the clockwise one on my bottom lashes. Each direction you get 30 seconds of time, so when I take it down, this will be the counterclockwise, which I use for my upper lashes, and then when I pull it up, this will be clockwise for my bottom lashes. So right now I'm going to demonstrate the bottom one first. And then basically you saw how it's pulling the lashes upwards, so it actually works really well. Just pulling the lashes upwards, it lengthens my lashes, as you can tell the difference between this one Buxom one and the Bourjois one. The Bourjois one definitely looks, the lashes here definitely looks longer. Whoops, where did I do that? Oops. See, this one's definitely a lot longer than this, but this only lengthens it. It doesn't really give me much volume. And then I'm going to talk about the stuff that I really didn't like. First is the Crayon Tinted Moisturizer. This is the sample size I got from IMATS when I purchased their cream concealer palette, cream concealer wheel, and the eyeliner. So the lady at the counter gave me a sample of this. The shade actually matches my skin tone, which is good. It came out quite liquidy. It's kind of liquidy. I thought I would like this, but it just doesn't work for me. First of all, I thought maybe it'll have fuller coverage. See, if the skins on if the skins on my face is the same as the back of my hand, I think this tinted moisturizer would work really well. But because my skin is combination and my T-zone gets really oily throughout the day, this really just, it doesn't cover. I mean, it does matches my skin pretty well, but it has a scent, like a fragrance in it, so maybe it's not good for sensitive skin. It doesn't, it's really sheer. It doesn't cover anything on my face. It doesn't really even out my skin tones, and it makes my skin really oily. I've been wearing the Formula 10.0.6 Seriously Shine Free the mattifying oil free moisturizer. I've been using this for 2 months now, and I use this first on my face after I washed it, before I put any tinted moisturizers on, and I still really like this. So this is still one of my favorites that I use every single day. So this actually controls my T-zone oiliness, and but for some reason when I tried this, it just made my T-zone super oily. And yeah, I don't really recommend this for like oily skins or sensitive skins. So yeah, that's a no-no. And another thing I really dislike, almost to the point of hating it, is this what is this? Is the Carmex lip balm chapstick. I never tried Carmex before. I've seen it everywhere in the drugstores. I never tried it, and I heard some people say it's good. I've seen few people using it. I saw this on clearance at N.Y.C for 75 cents, because originally it's like $1.99, $2, but it was on clearance for 75 cents. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll give this a try to see if it works for my super chapped lips. And when I got home, it's like a clear one. When I got home, I used it on my lips, and you know, and then I was like drinking, and I don't know, maybe throughout the process I drank part of the chapstick. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, after you apply lipstick or you apply chapstick or whatever, and then you drink, maybe you drink some of that chemicals on your lips or whatever, you know, into your body. And I became nauseous. Like, I wanted to throw up. That's how bad it was. I thought maybe it's because I drank right away after I applied this. So I waited until that night to put it on before bed, you know. So I thought maybe then, you know, I won't be eating anything, I'll be drinking anything, I won't have, you know, much problem with it. So I did it that night. I applied before bedtime, and again when I went to sleep, this smell is just so strong, and I don't know, it just, the smell of this thing makes me want to gag. Like, I couldn't even sleep. It was really bad. I had to get up and just wipe everything off of my mouth. It's disgusting. Like, the smell is nauseating. I can't even describe this kind of smell. It's like, I don't even want to smell it again, but it's like burnt plastic mixed with wax and some rubber tires. Even just right now, I'm smelling it and then just like opening up the lid, it already makes me like nauseous. It makes me nauseous. It already make me feel dizzy. Like that's how bad it is. And I don't care like 75 cents or not. I hate this. I hate this with all my guts. And I don't even know if it really works for my chapped lips or not. But since it's so close to my nostril, and it's right away on my lips that I can just taste it. I can't. It doesn't matter how good it works or whatever. I don't care. You know, this is disgusting. It's. Ugh. I move on to the ones that I discovered in the month of April that I really enjoy. Two of the lip colors from new Wet n Wild Megalast matte lipsticks line are these two. They are 966 Don't Blink Pink and 967 Dollhouse Pink. 966 Don't Blink Pink, and it's a bright kind of a neon pink. It's more like a berry pink, but I think it's more neon. Almost like a watermelon pink too. I'm not sure. But anyways, to me it's kind of like a berry neon pink. And then 967 Dollhouse Pink is a more of YouTubers describe this one as the Nicki Minaj pink, which is this Barbie doll kind of pink and kind of neon pastel-ish, really pretty. I love these two colors. They don't necessarily work on me, but I use this on shoots and I use this on models. They look fantastic. They look gorgeous on the models. I like the 966. This one. This looks okay on me. This looks actually pretty bright on me, but this one looks a bit too pale for my skin tone. The most recent shoot, I used those two colors together. Basically, I paint the top of the model's lips this color and the bottom of her lips this color. You know, talk about wearing two-tone lipsticks on your lips. These two works really well because this is a cool blue toned pink, and this is also a blue tone pink. So they're in the same undertone family. That's why they worked really well together. And they don't look super contrasting, but you can still see the contrast. So it definitely gives you a bit of characters if you wear those two together, like one on top and then one on the bottom. Another one of my favorites that I use a lot on sets and shows is the e.l.f. glitter gloss in Dazzling Diamond, and this is from their studio line, which costs $3. And this was the only glitter gloss I picked out. I got this because it's very neutral, and I know for sure that it will work really well on all skin colors, on skin tones, and I just really like this. It has a little bit of a like light candy smell, but not that overwhelming. And it has a brush tip like this. I just do a little swatch for you. And it's just a really nice iridescent kind of almost like a clear gloss, but I think it's more of a really super light peachy color, mostly pink and the gold glitters. But the glitters are like, this is like jam-packed with the glitters, but they're not chunky glitters, so they don't feel uncomfortable on your lips. And this looks really great on its own. That I just tried on different girls like lips. It really catches the light really well because of the multi-dimensional gold and pink glitters, and also because of that shimmer, the glitter and the shimmer, it makes the lips looks a lot fuller. and they work great on its own. It works great on its own. It also works really great layered on top of any other lip color.